Hey, how's it going? Dan Mayo here. This is RuMayoNation. Something about the top 1% of podcasts in the world. Sorry, in the world. How's it going? Date of recording is a Monday. It's the 3rd of February. The way the week's kind of played out means I'm better off recording it now, getting it in Tut Can. And speaking of Tut Can, got me next liquid death. My next liquid left to be tried, which I'll get to in a second, is in no way sponsored, believe me, because I just shit on it constantly. But yeah, I want to get it into can and then do the editing and all that shit when I've got my sort of leisure, when I don't need the light to be on my side doing the evenings and all that kind of stuff. But how's it going? How are you? This is episode 23. I've got some stray nuts in my mouth. But yeah, it's episode 23, man. And yeah, I'm all good. I'm so deaf. And I know this. Oh, really? Are you? Mention it. But like, I'm going to do a Valsalva maneuver now. Honor. Ooh, Lord. Just like, I'm so deaf. Not deaf, but deaf. Because I've got a cold. I'm coming off the last knockings of a cold. Because I've got obviously that super carrier upstairs. I'm not actually got the monitor, I swear, down here with me right now. But like, I mean, I'm just going to plead ignorance. Ignorance is bliss sometimes. Like when my wife stayed in Poland, selfishly, on that lovely, relaxing holiday she had. She was like, oh, so like, Libs didn't wake up in the night. I'm like, she might have done. I have no idea. I wouldn't have heard it. And she must have just gone back to bed. So, yeah, just so... Well, my left ear, we know, obviously got that like ticking time bomb that will be the death of me one day. Death of me one day. And then we've got obviously the right ear. I've got narrus canalis. It's a self-diagnosed illness. You wouldn't get it. But basically, I've got really narrow ear canals. I'm sure of it. My eustachian tubes are just narrow as balls. So, if I'm going to get a cold, it's like... And I just can't hear shit. The telly, again, is so loud. So loud. My wife is used to a certain amount of volume. But even she's like, Dan, this is so fucking loud. I'm like, I know. But I can't fucking hear it without it. But yeah, so... it's all good. I've taken some Active Ed, trying to like decongest, but it's like already it's getting to the point where, and oh god, this is so bitch, but like where I've got this growth, this polyp, whatever it is in my left ear, I've kind of got a bit para about like having my left earbud in, so I've just been listening on my right hand side, which has been fine, like, but now that that's all gummed up, I'm back to that world where it's like, are these buds broken, or am I just like fully fucking like mutton, can't hear shit? And it's making me have to, like, if I drive past or walk past traffic when I'm listening to an audiobook, oh my god, I'm like, probably like putting phases, trying to listen into what's going on. Let's get my phone out, rewind 30 seconds because a big old bloody biffa bin van went past. But yeah, let me crack open this can of liquid death. Anyway, this is a severed lime. Yeah, severed fucking lime. Severing the Achilles tendons of people that are running to save kittens from a burning building. Lime. Annoyingly, I'm very, very thirsty today, so this will taste like shit, and I'll be annoyed, but I'm gonna have to drink it anyway. Here goes. Yeah, all as above, really. Like I said last week, it's like someone's had a glass of lime squash, not washed the cup out, and someone's poured some TV static bubbly water in there. I'd say it's slightly less offensive than the mango one. My wife actually tried a bit of the mango one because I had two. Cause it was 3 for £1. So I got 2 of the mango ones. Mango? Who the fuck do you think you are? Not gonna. Well, I might do actually. Get said a lot whenever mango comes up, which is obviously all the fucking time.
A mango? Who the fuck do you think you are? We're like £1 each. Fucking mango!
Rusty.
Brilliant, another video reference to find. There you go, it would have been just gone in there. But my wife tried some and said it tasted like perfume. I don't know if she makes that a kind of frequent part of her life, sipping perfume, but I get what she meant. This is not as offensive. It weirdly tastes, I don't know if it's psychosomatic, but it weirdly tastes alcoholic. I don't know if it's because the can is kind of like, what is like a Heineken, you'd probably say. I don't know, it probably is psychosomatic that, but like it feels like it's got or maybe a bit of lime often with your lager, if you don't care about being cool. Mate, I don't drink lager. I give it like, yeah, I have it straight, mate. The hardest geezer is one, please. I don't drink really at all. And by the way, not to get on my high horse here, this is genuine, like from a point of being judgmental, definitely, but also like I feel like I'm right here. If you've just done dry January, like firstly, fair play to you, like well done, but also not well done. Like if you're getting to the last knock into dry January and you get a bit fucking, do you know what I mean, clucky, a bit itchy, and you get a bit like, just one more week. I'm going to suggest you reevaluate your relationship with alcohol in general. And I'm not going to sit here like I'm the, the guru of health and fitness, but like, do you know what I mean? If you're kind of itching and you're really struggling to go a month without drinking alcohol, I'm going to just suggest that maybe you need to reevaluate that relationship and probably extend that. Like I have a good mate of mine who every now and then just go on like a sort of 6-month alcohol detox because she's like, I just want to know that I can if I need to. Like, and I think that's actually really quite a sensible thing to do. And that's why I quite like the idea of the month of January being dry January. Obviously, your skin is fucking arseholes anyway. But yeah, if you're really like clucking and you're noticing yourself getting agitated, irritable, and just generally not feeling great once alcohol's no longer in your life, I just think that's a bit of a slippery slope. So be careful out there. Get some liquid death in you like the rest of us. Fucking grow up. Yeah, it's not great. Just get more lime. Just more lime would do it. But yeah, I finished. I don't even know if I mentioned this. I was listening to Shutter Island. I think I did. About how like I always felt like I wish that I'd got the book before the film. And I finished it and we watched the film. And do you know what? The film actually is pretty spot on. 2 hours 20. Whoo! 2 hours 20. Laughs in toddler of 2-year-old. Like, we were going to watch, this is the rock and roll fucking delusion we were living under for some reason on, was it Saturday night? Where we were like, okay, well, we didn't watch Severance that came out on Friday. I can't remember why we didn't do that, but we didn't. Sometimes it's me. It's always me. I say some. It's always me. Sometimes I'm just not in the mood to concentrate, so I need to watch like short and sweet, 20-minute episodes of Scrubs. So we're watching it in a minute, like a dinner show. You can just chuck it on. Do you know what I mean? Like if Arsenal are kicking off at 8 and Lips is down at 7:15, chuck on a little 20-minute show. You How I Met Your Mothers, your Communities, Parks and Rec, American Office, UK, like 20, 30 minutes, 25 minutes, bang, easy peasy. You don't get too heavily into it. Severance, not that. So then it comes to Saturday. I was like, what we'll do is if we like get Lips down straight away, then we can have a bit of dinner and then we'll watch Severance and then straight to Shutter Island. And the delusion, the absolute delusion, because Libs went down and then it was like, right, okay, we'll have dinner. Looked at the time, it was about 7:30. I was like, okay, so Severance about 45 minutes, that's 8:15. Shutter Island, of course, like all films this side of the millennium, is like 2.5 hours nearly. 2 hours 18, okay, so 7:30. This is sort of mad shit that your life becomes when you've got kids. Because I wouldn't have even thought twice about this. Most weekends, I'd be DJing until 2 a.m. That's why I'm fucking deaf. Thinking nothing of it. But I'm like, okay, so 7:30, 45 minutes is 8:15. 2 hours, 9, 10, another 20 minutes. That's 20 to 11.
2 + 2 is 4. -1, that's 3. Quick
There's
maths.
no fucking way we are making that. So we skipped Severance, still ain't watched it. Maybe try again tonight. And just watched Shutter Island. We got the film rolling. Oh, there was a bit of shenanigans at play because I thought it was on a certain thing that I watched things on. And for some reason it kept jipping about and it's pissing me off. Don't have it on DVD because who owns physical copies of anything? Why wouldn't you just rent things and never own anything? It's the way of being happy. And just, by the way, I've got my notepad here. As always, I say this before I go off on a bit of a tangent, my metaphorical rope around the waist. I'm really okay with not owning shit. Like, genuinely. Like, my wife has like a PCP thing for her car. And we'll probably just jump into another one, and another one, and another one. Like a phone contract. Do you know what I mean? I don't mind that. Like, streaming is quite frustrating. There's a good template to know if something's going to be on Netflix, by the way. Do you want to watch it? Then it's not on there. But like not owning shit, I don't really care. Because by not owning it, you're not fully responsible for it. You don't have to store it, for example. But where my brain is so ridiculous, because I was ready to have like full-scale meltdown, because in my head, watching Shutter Island was absolutely imperative, right? I even sped up the audiobook beyond the normal speed I listen to, which is typically around 2.5 times speed, to get it done in time to watch it, right? But then my little like divvy brain went, mate, I think it's on one of your old hard drives, actually. And I was like, oh, okay, which one? The big bulky one you got to plug in? I was like, okay, we'll give it a shot. I'll give the big bulky hard drive another shot. And yeah, sure enough, there it was. But Jesus Christ, we managed to maybe get the film going because predicting the storm that was coming when the little ants start crawling all over my head, when I feel like a deep sense of injustice because the film that I want to watch isn't working. Like, she's like, I'll just pay for it. Like, I'll just pay for it. Like, and I'm like, no, it's the principle. What the fuck? Like, what am I talking about in the moments? It's the principle. It's what's right. Just Dan. She's like, yeah, but it's Dan. It's like $3.99, and she's thinking that's a fucking bargain. I'd pay double that to save this meltdown that's coming. And then yeah, so we got a little knock on the head. It was on the hard drive. We probably got the film on at about 8 o'clock, 8 p.m. Right, it's British summertime, Greenwich Mean Time. Don't know which one of those is the right one. I feel like Greenwich Mean Time is what we're on. Are we? What time zone am I in? I mean, it must know by location, right? Greenwich Mean Time. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we're all good. Gummut. All fine. So 8 o'clock, gummut. And genuinely, by about 10, like, which is, again, not that late, you could tell both of us were kind of like, you know, when you have to, like, sit up, like, where you got to go, I'm just getting comfy here. The blanket's gone on the legs. Didn't even realise that was happening, but the blanket's gone over the legs, and you go, oh, dear. Somewhere there's an out-of-body experience, you going, yeah, night, mate. Just start, like, pumping in gas to put you to sleep, because it's inevitable fucking anyway. But, you know, you start sitting up, and you sort of, like, I give it one of them ones where I'll, like, lean on that hand so I can close one eye while watching it, because I can't, like, I've got no leg to stand on, because I'm so, like, I get on my wife all the time because she, because she, like, falls asleep so easily, man, watching films and that. And when it's me, though, I don't want to admit it. I think it's a guy thing. No, I won't fall asleep. Shut up. No, it's fine. But, By 10 o'clock, we're both just like, oh, come on, right, this is a really good film, and it's a really faithful rendition of the book. But it's really good to revisit. The twist is really good, but can we just get to the point where he gets to the lighthouse and he finds out he's actually a patient all along? Because it's such a great twist, like a real mind-bending twist. But to be honest, mate, I'm fucking based. I'm borderline in a REM cycle here. Can we just fucking get this along? Fucking lobotomy on the film. I think I've had one of them about an hour ago because I can't fucking remember anything. Like, yeah. But it's a really good film, man. But then it's kind of made me, as always, a hyper-focus. And I was actually planning on going on to Misery. But I listened to it for about 10 minutes-ish. 10 minutes. And you know when you just... I don't know if you're an audiobook listener, but if you are, you kind of think, I can't listen to this voice for 9 hours. Like, and I know that is pot calling the kettle so fucking black.
Hypocrite warning.
But if you're listening, then obviously you don't mind, and I appreciate you. But you know when you kind of go, she sounds like AI, and there's no way it was AI, although maybe one day that might be the thing, but it isn't. But just, you know, I can't listen to this. No, I'm not having this.
Hold on. No, I'm not having this. I'm not having this. No.
I just couldn't. And then I started thinking, like, right, this geezer, I've said before, in it, like, what's he called, like, Dennis? I should really find out. Like, I should give him some big ups. His career really needs a little pick-me-up that a RuMayoNation reference would give him. Where is it? Shutter Island book. Shutter Island, not the film, the book. Book. Dennis Lehane. I was like, oh, like I say, like if he's that kind of author, it's a weird one, isn't it? Because you want to go on like Reddit, I do this a lot, and go, hey, like I'd love to, like, can you recommend me a book like blah, blah, blah? And if it's a book that's predicated on a kind of a big reveal twist at the end, like your M. Night Shyamalan, not confident how I've said that, by asking if anyone has a recommendation for a film or a book like it, you know, all the film and book recommendations are going to be like a big twist. So it's going to, I don't know if that will detract somewhat from the experience, because the whole time you're going, oh, he's blatantly not a cop, he's actually a robber, or, you know, oh, secretly he's got a dick, or he's wearing a wig. Do you mean, like, you know, you're always waiting for the twist, and therefore the twist becomes less surprising, because the way Shutter Island did it, and spoilers by the way, but equally, come on, I think the film came out in 2010. Like, they have this whole, like, oh, they're doing Nazi experiments. The word Nazi gets said far too much on this podcast. Oh, they're doing these Nazi experiments trying to create these ghost-type soldiers. And that's the kind of, always that the twist. Turns out, no, it's not. But then I Googled, like, this, like, bloke's books. Because I think, okay, I had one credit where I returned the Misery one. And I need it spent before my membership runs out. Otherwise, it disappears, because I did cancel it, as we discussed recently. So, okay, well, fuck it. I put in, like, I put the guy's name in, Dennis. How do I keep forgetting his name? I'm so bad with names. If I gave him a nickname, I'd never forget it. Old fucking Island boy. There we go. So yeah, Dennis Lane books. And then someone on Reddit said, what is the best Dennis Lehan, I have no idea. He clearly isn't Irish. What is his best book that isn't called Shutter Island or Mystic River? I think it was. And I was like, oh, fuck, so Mystic River's getting held in the same esteem as Shutter Island. Bang, I'll fucking get on that. And do you know what? Yes, so far, I'm into it. It's intriguing. I like this author. I'm going to probably go through every one of his books but one that I'll get halfway through, then decide I fucking hate him and never want to experience his work ever again. Like all good ADHD people out there. I need a haircut as well, man. That was on the list. That was on the plan of things to do this morning, but I've just not got around to it yet. I've charged my clippers. It means I need to have a shower. And oh my God, like, how clutch is it when, like, usually January, February time, you run out of some sort of toiletry and you go, one of my family members who doesn't know enough about me or enough to care to work out anything more about me has bought me some fucking toiletries and I need it now. I was in the shower on Saturday and I realised, like, that last little comes out, and it was definitely a previous gift one because it was a, what was it? What's it called? It's like black carbon, and it's, what's the brand? L'Oreal maybe. So it's not one I'd have bought myself. Do you know what I mean? And again, it runs out, and I'm having to give it like because obviously I'm a child. She's my carer. Do I have any like other shower? I don't like saying the word shower gel. Don't know why. Do I have any other like shower stuff in the cupboards? And she's like, oh, I don't think so. Can you go in my Christmas bag that is inexplicably still right? Do you know what? I'll pull it up right now. Like Joe Rogan when he tells his matey boys pull up clips. I'm going to pull up my Christmas bag. It's still here, look. This is from my mum, I believe. My previous carer. And then, yeah, sure enough, there was one. And do you know what? Like, you realise when you're a kid, sometimes you get a smelly set and you go, oh, okay. But, like, actually as an adult, clutch as you like. Absolute fucking don't drive on, drive into Mr. Clutch. A, B, C, clutch. But yeah, I need to have a shower, and that's why I then didn't cut my hair, because I wouldn't have had time to record this while she slept. Go on then, I've been distracted. What was I talking about? Let's put a little note there. I need to cut my hair. No, do you know what? We're good. We're gonna just draw a little line there. We go. What did I get? What's in my bag? Some gym tops. Good. Like, I forget. This is what I mean. One day, I'm going to have not done the washing, and there's some gym tops in it. I've just realised it's got like a K of a crown on it. It's borderline looking like I'm trying to look cool at the gym. And listen, being at the gym is not about looking cool. Trainer socks. This is what I mean. These sort of things. I've got any trainer socks. They're her. Boxer shorts. Wonderful. Like, honestly, underrated. Whatever this is. Some sort of magnet nuts. There's a book in there as well. More gym tops. My mum will, like, she bought me the same Liam Gallagher t-shirt. I think I've said this, the irony. She's bought me it like 3 times. And always, without fail, will buy me socks that are very, very, very time specific that I'll never fucking wear. But there's a book in there as well. She did actually nail it with the, I think she got, what other book did she get me? Oh no, she got me this Funko Pop, didn't she? I feel like I'm oh fucking hell, man, what an unlocked core memory that is. When I went to, I think I spoke about this in the past actually, when I went to primary school, there's like this fake Mickey Mouse cake, and when it was your birthday, you had to like stand in a row and like tell everyone what you got for your birthday. It's actually humiliating thinking about it, like, you know, we were like, you know, we were working class, definitely, but we could typically get like the one good thing we really wanted for our birthday and Christmas. But imagine there's some kids there thinking, oh fucking please don't do this. What did I get? I got my older brother's jacket that is too small for him now. They wrapped it. Yeah, I knew it was his. I've got this one, The Unknown Warrior. Obviously, World War. Can't get into that right now because I'm still fully entrenched in the troubles. Because even my neighbour, I'm going to open this while I'm talking to you. It's for those who are watching on YouTube. It's some sort of like magnet thing. I'm curious about it now. My neighbour messaged me saying about this Vietnam documentary that he'd seen on Apple TV, and I'd actually seen it myself and bookmarked it. But as I said to him, like, one, I've already not watched like the be all end all, like holy grail of Vietnam documentaries, because again I kind of lost my hyper focus for it after downloading it. And two, I'm very much in the troubles right now. I can't be war hopping because, you know, I'm already getting a little bit of a pull of the Vietnam War again. So just like I just like war again as a sort of historical thing to marvel at, not that we should get it running again. So what is this? Just like a really strong magnet? Okay, let's have a little butchers then. Oh, I see. So it's kind of like you can make, like, what's the goal? Is there a way of winning? This is not great for audio. This is why you have to watch it, because it's fucking great to watch. Oh, I think you just fiddle with it. You just fidget with it, right? Do not open the magnet plastic base.
I like the base. I like the buttery biscuit base. I like the base, biscuit base. I like the buttery biscuit base. I like the base. I like the buttery base. I like the buttery biscuit base. I like the buttery base. I like the buttery base. Base knowledge. Crunchy base, nutty base. Buttery biscuit base. Acid base, smack around the face. I like the buttery biscuit base. Hard base, soft base. Buttery biscuit base. I like the buttery base. I like the buttery base. But it needs more.
Do not attempt to remove or modify the magnet from the plastic base. Keep away from children and babies. This product is not a toy. You are a toy! Contains magnets or magnet components. Magnets sticking together or become attached to metallic objects inside the human body. Oh god, what a very specific, harrowing fucking morning. Becoming attached to a metal object inside the human body can cause serious fatal injury. Seek immediate medical help if magnets are swallowed or inhaled. How do you inhale a fucking magnet? Oh, fucking not again. Get me to the ambulance. Bonk. Avoid placing any media that contains magnets or sensitive to magnet. Okay, let's move that away from all my gear. Oh, you see videos of that, don't you, where like kids get those big fucking magnets near the telly and it really fucks the TV. Jesus, imagine. It's just like a little desk doobry then, right? And you can sort of like fiddle with the nuts. Ooh, there's been a few of them already, isn't there? I'm going to pop that there. Oh, hang on, what the fuck? Just sort of sliding across the table. I guess it's because of the metal underneath there. Magnets are dangerous, man. Damn, magnets, you scurry. Oh, God, by the way. Yeah, I broke my... I keep breaking my bottom drawer of my wardrobe. And like, it's not broken, it just comes off the runners. Off the runners! Off the runners! I don't know how I manage it. I think I do, because I don't move the dog's bed when I need to get to the bottom drawer to get like sports gear out. And then it kind of like ollies up the side of the dog bed and it pops it off the runners. And I just can't get it back on. I probably could have already had the time. But whenever I do that, it's normally because I'm in a rush, hence not moving the dog bed anyway. But then I was like going, And this is what I mean about like my wife being like my carer. I had to like sort of psych myself up to tell her, like, I'm going to have to tell her again, like, I've broken the fucking drawer. You know, she'll get back from work and go, how was your day? Oh, it's a fucking, if one more incompetent dickhead fucks up one more thing that I've then got to fix. How was your day? Yeah, fine. Tell you what didn't happen, didn't break me drawer. But I forgot to tell her entirely, and I can't remember where I went. But I went out and then I came back and she was like, oh, by the way, loved getting back to your drawer being broken. Yeah, don't worry, I fixed it. And I'm like, oh, fucking hell. So you're such a fucking div. Like, not the word she used, but not a word I can use on here. Not to save her reputation, but because it would keep me out of any chance of being monetized. So what, like, how do you, I'm like, I don't know. So you don't move the dog bed. I'm like, yeah, I didn't move the dog bed. And then went fucking all like, fucking Evel Knievel and pinged off the runners. But yeah, it's the fucking liability, man. Thing is, I know if I try and fix it in a rush, I'm just going to break it. Like, it's going to get broken. I don't have that deft touch, you know? But yeah, that's why it's important that you always have people that care and understand and just have red levers in every room for when you colossally fuck something up. It's been a bit of a week for things breaking, though, or just disappearing, to be fair. It's not getting any better. It's not as bad as the mango. It feels a bit flat, that one. Like, my dog's bloody ID tag, like his dog tags, like, not, like, this is my rifle, there are many rifles with this or that. Like, as in, like the ID tag you need to wear by lure to walk your dog. It's just gone fucking walkies, ironically. I don't know where it's gone, it's just gone missing. It's had it years. It's probably due, like, a replacement. But then I was in Morrison's and they have, like, a little Timpson's in there. And I saw they had, like, dog tags on there. And I was like, I'll ask how much they are then. So, mate, your dog tags, how much are they? They're $18.99, but you can get them for two for $24. So absolutely mental. But I don't know if it was $18.99. I feel like that is mental. But like, it weren't far off that. He might have said $16.99. And I'm talking like, listen, I'm not talking fucking like Diamante, like fucking 24 karat gold. I just want a bog standard steel plate or fucking whatever, some sort of metal composite that's like, engraved. Fucking 16 quid. And I think, like, you try to give it, like, but if you buy two, you get them for the equivalent of being 12 quid. But why would I need two? Like, I've got one dog. You can't make things really expensive. Like, certain things you can, but I think, you go, if you buy 2 of them, which often you would do, it's better. Like the whole kind of, bulk buy thing. But I think for a dog tag, like, make them... Sorry, like Timpsons, I see all your boasts around your fucking shop. Oh, when is their birthday? They don't have to come to work. I'd rather they came in fucking double shift on their birthday and you'd be able to make this price tag for a fucking dog tag something a little bit less fucking mental. Borderline Megan there.
Megan.
Like $16.99. I'm going to go $16.99 because $18.99 I can't even bring myself to consider. Like, this is the thing, right? The high street is dying. And it's going to keep doing so. If you can't get somewhere near something realistic for your fucking prices. Like, Timpsons, it's wonderful. Oh, they clearly look after their staff. Blah, 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 blah. They're always employed, and promoted from within. Wonderful. Bully for you. Fucking chuffy badge in the post. But, and also what I do like, while I'm giving them a bit of props in this sort of shit sandwich. Like, okay, first, they give... their employees their birthday off. I don't know if they still do that, but at one point they did, and that's cool, right? No one likes working on their fucking birthday. The bit of shit in the middle, you can't be charging $16.99 for fucking dog tags when they're £2.50 on eBay, bruv. And then the third thing, if it's like not manned when you go to do something there, they give you like a discount. Like, so I went to print a photo off to put on top of the Christmas tree. Again, wife doesn't sign off on it, but again, not tall enough to stop me. Again, is an adult though. And they weren't there, and then they gave me a discount because there was no one there at the time that I needed them. That's cool, but that bit in the middle, fuck off. Went on eBay, it's customized, it's engraved, his name, number, postcode, bang. Arrived in 2.5 days, free postage. It was about £2.65. Like, I'm sorry, High Street, you're dying, and at this point it kind of feels a bit like suicide. Why can't you say suicide on the internet, by the way? Why does everyone say like unalived and stuff? Because it's... I don't want to make light of the topic, obviously, which I kind of probably just did then. But, yeah, I don't know what... Like, unalived. It just makes you sound like you're fucking stupid. I don't know, anyway. Who cares? Who are you? What are you doing? Who the fuck do you think you're talking to? Do you fucking want some? Oh, you want some? You got no fans? Oh, speaking of... This reminds me. Dogs. Cats are going to be banned in Scotland, apparently. I did this on the radio, and it's ridiculous. So, get on this, right? Some UK households may soon be banned from having a pet cat in a bizarre new plan. The SNP is considering banning domestic cats from going outside in order to protect wildlife. Under new proposals, Scottish owners could be ordered to keep the cats indoors. Contemplating a ban on domestic cats. The Telegraph reveals that an official Scottish government document suggests domestic cats have a significant impact on wildlife populations. It claims cats are notorious for hunting small boids, mammals, and often bring injured prey home as gifts for their owners. The minister's seriously considering the reports and blah, 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 blah. In other parts of the world, restrictions on pet cats already exist. For instance, in Australia, some states enforce curfews requiring cats to be indoors overnight, while in other areas, cats are prohibited from roaming freely in the wild. How are you going to sell that to a cat? You're not saying, mate, you got to be in now, mate. It's getting dark outside. Because they obviously elongate all their words to make the accent easier. But like a cat's like, mate, if I can't, mate, can't, that's going to get beeped. If I can't go out, then I can't get fed by the other 3 families that fucking feed me that I pretend to love as much as you. Like, it's a cat. How are they going to, like, sometimes when I had a cat as a kid, they just didn't come home at night. What do we to do? Fucking got us a big, like, fucking hunt for them? Like, also, they kill mammals and small birds. Why do we keep fucking interfering with that? Listen, if there are, people going and taking rifles and shooting giraffes, fucking assholes, right? Shooting lions, and you go, why are you doing that? But these ecosystems adjust to what's going on. Like, cats hunt smaller mammals. If the cats were out and about, they're fair game for bigger animals. Like, is this not just part of, why are we like, I think Carl Pilkington spoke a lot about this, which is annoying because people kept saying I look like him when I did that doppelganger thing weeks ago. But he said, like, why are we working so hard to protect things? Surely this is just a natural order of things, right? I've read one fucking report that we're going to have, like, the rats have gone up by, like, 300% in major cities. So, if cats hunt rats, why are we taking cats, like, putting cats on basically fucking tag on license, like they've got, like, serious violent crimes that they're still serving bird for? Better phrase could have been used then, but actually a weird pun. If you enjoyed it, you're welcome. But how do you enforce that? Do you know what I mean? Oh, you can't go out, mate, it's dark now. Oh, fucking shit yourself. And now it's against the law. Oh, is it? I thought I was the fucking pussy, mate. Oh, by the way, on rats, and no, I'm going to surprise you, this weren't wrote down. I remember seeing something about like how I couldn't do this bit on the radio, it's far too tinfoil, where when, or if ever the humans, human race are extinct by nuclear war or whatever the fuck, a very real viable candidate for being like the sort of the alpha sort of populative creature would be the rats. And there's this idea that, like, I don't know who, it's actually a guy who's not as stupid as I'm going to make him sound, that there'll be like rats that will obviously compete just down to sheer number and sheer volume of food, i.e. dead bodies, etc. They'll be able to sort of feast on and populate the, and then they'll get bigger and their communication would improve, their ability to tackle and comprehend and cultivate technology would also improve. And like, yeah, so cockroaches, they get a lot, but apparently it's the rats. So all I'm saying is maybe let your fucking little ginger tabby out at night and fucking take a few out. Do you know what I mean? It's going to be war one day. Oh, man. But yeah. Do you know what I've realised as well is being a parent, it's money. There's two different pots of money. Like when you're eating food, there's like your pudding stomach where you can eat like a massive meal and go, fuck me, I'm going to throw up. And then someone gets some cake and you go, yeah, I'll give cake another shot.
All right, I'll give it another shot. Give Home-Ec another shot.
But like, it's the same with money, right? Because me and my wife have been like, I'm in an RM for ages about like getting a dartboard. We know we can't afford it at the minute. We're still paying off Christmas. Again, kid money, because the presents we were buying weren't for ourselves. And then like, and it's just on like smaller scale ones as well. Like, there'd be a video game that I'll go, oh, do you know, I quite fancy that. And by the way, just while we're here on that, I was flicking through the PlayStation store, and realised, like, I spoke about it briefly maybe a couple of weeks ago. You can't gamble anymore. When you've got kids, you can't gamble on something being shit. Or even just accept or tolerate something being shit. If something's not like immediately fucking interesting, you've got to walk away. Because as we just discussed, we didn't watch Severance so we could watch the film, and even then we nearly fell asleep. Like, you can't gamble on it. And when I chat to mates of mine who don't have kids, I'm like, oh yeah, I gave this a watch. Yeah, did ya? Yeah, it's alright, yeah. And that doesn't annoy you in any way, shape or form? Nah, not really. Of course it doesn't. Because do you know what you do? You get home from work, you cook dinner, you have it on. So, like with Vikings, yeah, I had it on. I can't just have things on. I can't be like, have it on with, I'm cooking dinner, Vikings is on, my daughter's sort of scooting about on her scuttlebutt going, hang on, why are they ripping that man's lungs out the fucking back of his shoulder blades and making him like an angel, some sort of like Nordic fucking torture device they used. I can't just have things on, and when it's dinner time, I've got to be contending with fucking Mrs. I'll do int, and it's adorable. She says, I'll do int, but that basically means int is just pouring fucking spaghetti bolognese all over her top.
Does it feel good?
So you can't watch something then, and then obviously after that it's just like chewing up the clock until bedtime. Then it's bath and bed, and then your energy's on like fucking 2%. You can't risk it being shit, and it's the same with video games. I was flicking through going, I'd love to play that. I'd bloody love to play that. It's never gonna fucking happen. I bought one game's come in, one game's got to go out. Back in the day, I'd have like different games on rotation, do you know what I mean? Oh, I'm in a bit of a Far Cry mood. Oh, I might play a bit of Red Dead Redemption now. Oh, a bit of FIFA. There's no fucking way now. It's like I've got to dedicate all my resources to this one game, or I'm in deep shit. I've tried playing Cyberpunk, randomly got interested in a sniper game. I started playing that, and already I'm going, fucking hell, I'm forgetting about Cyberpunk. So I've just traded in a load of games that I've also half finished. I'm so voucher rich right now, and it's like, and I say that because I trade it in for vouchers, because this is what I mean about being different pots for different things, right? If I was to get the cash, it wouldn't be the cash equivalent because you get more of the voucher, fine. That's one reason for doing it. But the second reason is if I've got cash, that money is just going to get just sucked up and swallowed into something else. Fucking the endless amount of cowpole you're buying. You pop out and there's some chocolate coins and there's a little cute fucking Morphle teddy that she like cuddles in a way that you go, oh, we can't leave that here now, can we? The toy, not the toddler. Although sometimes that's fucking tempting. By the way, how casual and cavalier are people about, oh yeah, if I'd a quid for the amount of times I just left you somewhere. That's not okay, man. Like, I'm sure accidents happen. But like, every sort of parent, I don't know, are they boomers now? I don't know. All have a story about, oh yeah, I mean, I remember, oh fucking hell, yeah, took you to mini putt, just fucking went home, had lunch, had dinner, then went, oh fucking hell, where's he gone? You all right? Like, I'm so paranoid. If she goes out of my eyesight for like even a second, maybe that's a bit helicopter, maybe that's just modern day sensibilities, I don't know. What I will say is these are the same generation that would always boast that they never lock their fucking doors. Oh, I didn't lock them. I spoke about this in the past thing. Oh, we never locked our doors. Are you fucking stupid? Why would you not? Why would you not? I don't want to victim blame, but if you get your house fucking done, and then you go, did you lock your door? No, why would I have done that? You're a fucking moron. I might find your stuff on Marketplace at the fucking car boot. I won't report it to you. I'll buy it. Teach you a fucking lesson. Is that new? Ah, I've had it ages, mate. Had it ages. Oh, just because obviously we lost that in the burglary. Did you? Did you also lose the loss of your fucking brain cells? Lock the fucking door next time. I would do, but they stole me keys. Where'd you keep them? Oh, right by the front door, right by the lock. Put it in the fucking lock then! Jesus! And like technology would be a big reason for like serial killers being a lot less common. But I'd also say people just fucking turning the key in the door has probably helped. Oh, you just didn't do it. You didn't need to. Yeah, clearly. Fucking Ted Bundy seems to think otherwise. But yeah, the different pots bit. If I get it in cash, it's just going to get absorbed, right? Into some bullshit. Even if it's petrol in the car. So I'm voucher rich again. And I love being banked with vouchers. Because then if I get a little flight of fancy, a little whimsy, I could just go and fucking make it happen. Voucher Marnares doesn't count. But I will not think twice about dropping, say I want to buy a little £10, £15 game for myself. Or, I don't know, anything. Just be like a little fucking action figure that I fancy, or and I'll go no, like you'll deliberate over it to fuck, but then you'll just drop casually 10-15 quid on like absolute toot and tat for your kids. It's mental. It's just a completely different pot, and I won't learn. I won't learn. I went to a charity shop recently and bought my daughter some more fucking stuff. She casually played with this dentist set at M's mates, and now all of a sudden we've fucking gone and bought her one. Like, what are we doing? I think you're spoiling your kid, but you go, do you know what? They're so fucking sweet for those 30 seconds when they really give a shit. It's adorable, and maybe I see a lot of that because that's about the sort of average length that I give a fuck about anything as well. But yeah, like just to circle back, like very briefly on that, we want a dartboard, but we're in that exact same camp where it's like, oh, we'd love to just do that. We could probably afford it, but we just won't do it. You can't. And do you know what? It's weird because it'd be so good for us to, like, Valentine's Day coming up. We've both just fully agreed, like, fucking cut the shit. What a gimmick that is. And all of my mates, like, girl mates having, oh, yeah, she would say that. But no, she means it. We share that same value structure where it's like, it's a fucking shakedown. It's an absolute con, get fucked. But it'd be great to treat ourselves to a fucking... We even picked up a dartboard in a shop recently, but realised we're probably going to need a stand for it because I don't think it's going to mount too well to the door. And... We'll just you defer and defer and defer. You can't be selfish and be a parent. It can't exist. And that is an argument in the column of people that are going like, well, that's why I don't have kids, because I want to be selfish. I get that. Like, I really, believe me, I'm not going to sit here and go, oh, you must have kids. Like, what's wrong with you? I get it. I will say in the same breath, because you see, it gets quite heated when, like, Seth Rogen, when Lad Bible just drags that one up. Seth Rogen says he doesn't want kids because they're cunts or whatever. Another beep. And I agree, they can be. They absolutely can be. And they are a financial drain. They're a money drain. They are a energy sponge sapping. Yeah, they are. But, like, I don't think you can have an informed opinion on it unless you've done both. Do you know what I mean? It's like, to not get too personal on myself, I no longer have a foreskin, and it was quite late in the day that I didn't have that. And there was a time in the kind of cadence of my life where I realised I had as much time without one as with one, and at that point I can make an informed decision on what I prefer. Fortunately, it's what I've currently got. Not that there's any sort of take-backs. I've not fucking kept it somewhere in a little photo album. Big photo album. But yeah, I think, like, because I've done the whole selfish kind of, hedonistic lifestyle of, young, free, single in my 20s. I had a kid when I was like, 31? And, mate, they both have their merit, but I wouldn't swap her for all the fucking dartboards, video games, time to watch TV in the world, as much as we beg, steal and borrow for time. And we're already saying, I should go to preschool soon, and that'd be really cool because I can actually do my fucking shit and not have to be trying to find extra hours in the day, because I can't be like these lifestyle coaches that are like, I get up at 5 a.m. and then 5 a.m. till 12 midday is day one, then from 12 till 6 that's day two, so I have 2 days in your one day.
That doesn't make sense.
You fucking idiots. But, like, all that said, she gets older. My mum will be able to have her a bit easier because she'll be at an age where we don't have to worry as much, and she's sort of able to kind of communicate. And, stuff like that. And you go, we could just maybe drop her off at my mum's on a Saturday so we could just watch, we could just watch TV for 3 hours, because we're still at very much a point now where we get plans and cover for our children when we've got other excursions to go on that are just as tiring, full on, energy kind of, requirements are still there, be it trips to, city breaks, whatever. They're not breaks. You're going out and you're looking around, you're walking around and you're up early and you're making the most of that time without your children, right? But at some point, it's like, we could just drop her off and just do fuck all. Like, could you look after Libs? Yeah, why? What are you up to? Nothing.
We're in nothing at all. Nothing at all. Nothing at
We're doing nothing, and I can't fucking wait. But I know equally that day we'll drop her off, we'll leave her there, and we'll drive back and we'll put something on the telly and we'll enjoy it. But I know within about 2 hours I'll miss, and this is mental, I'll miss her going, have some chalks. Oh no, where's my chalks gone? Want my farm. I know I'll miss it, and that's mental. It's mental. Children literally make you mentally ill. I'm sure of it. Because if they didn't, you'd never have another one. Like, seriously, you'd never have another one. I just want a fucking dartboard. I want a dartboard, but I also want my daughter. Why does it have to be just one and not the other? Obviously, at the same time, it's obvious because they're projectile needles. But she has to go to bed sometimes, and I'd love to have a bit of a throw relationship, something a bit different. It's hard to fall asleep when you're throwing darts. I'm sure we'd find a fucking way, though. Should have gone to bed. That's for you, Masanov. References. No point explaining it. It's stupid. Not much by way of spotted drama, by the way. One person asking on the local spotted page why car insurance was more expensive in the UK compared to Germany that doesn't have speed limits on the autobahn. And he's like, can anyone shed any light on this? And you want to be like, well, probably not on here, mate. No. Like, have you seen the usual shit they're fucking spouting on here, mate? Probably not. No. Like my brother says, and he's absolutely right. People that go on their Facebook, I found this like rash on my elbow. The statistical likelihood is that everyone on your Facebook, social media friends list are as fucking stupid as you are. So if you don't know, they probably don't either. But yeah, does anyone know? Can anyone explain this? No. This page, I don't know if you're new here, sir, but this page is mostly for people about whinging about dog shit and not being able to park your car anywhere. That's basically it. But yeah, let's get into the Facebook memories then, and then we'll get out of here. This one, weirdly, has been okay, by the way, this Liquid Death. Not been great. I won't go buying anymore. But yeah, it's not as repulsive. Not as repulsive. There you go. If you work for Liquid Death, get involved. Get in touch if you want some marketing. It's not awful. All right? You could just drink tap water. Sure. All right. Facebook memories, for those who don't know, I go into our Facebook. Fucking raw. And then I judge myself based on posts in the past. A picture of a weapons disposal bin with big knife sticker on it, and then I wrote, why buy cutlery? There you go. Look at that. Bit of fun, isn't it? That's gonna make it taste better, isn't it? Knowing this knife's have been plunged into the chest of a poor wannabe gangster. You're all fucked 9 years ago today. You're all fucked if you wanted curry this week. I've just cooked it all. That's like spaghetti bolognese, isn't it? You always cook too much. You always cook too much. We had a great curry on the weekend. I'm not, mate. I'm a bit of a pleb. I'll be the first to admit it, right? But a little jarred curry, you can't go wrong. I've spoken about it in the past. Indian takeaways, they're fine. But for the money you spend, they're not good enough to be as expensive as they are compared to get a fucking jar, get some naan bread. Do you know what I mean? Cook off some fucking chicken thighs. And then, you're fine. You'll be fine. 11 years ago today, I watched the Super Bowl last night like any true Brit. Watched the first half, constantly baffled at how they make 15 minutes take 45 before thinking I ain't making it through the halftime show, then waking up at 7 a.m. to the early morning repeat of the day before's countdown on Channel 4. There you go. I know a mate of mine's a big fan of American sports. The game's now along. How's it taking 3? How? Why? And obviously the Super Bowl halftime show as well. Do we need a whole concert, do we? Do we need a whole concert between halves? How would you stay focused? I always watch it. It's good. I don't mind American football. I just couldn't keep up with it. Fucking hell. I've had a hard enough time following fucking English football. I only watch the Arsenal, but again, I think that's borderline autism at this point. 12 years ago, Arsenal stuff. Obviously, Arsenal stuff. Okay, I'm guessing I'm buzzing because we signed a footballer. It's the by the way, on the day of recording this is the January transfer window in the football. Again, this isn't a football-heavy podcast. This one is, though, the Arsenal agenda. Check it out if you want to. And I remember describing it once as transfer deadline day for an Arsenal fan, being a bit like a Jehovah's Witness at Christmas. You sit around watching everybody else open their fucking presents while getting gradually more and more depressed. But you never know, we might sign someone. We might sign a striker. Sure, us beating Man City 5-1 yesterday isn't a great advert for the board to be like, hey, we need more goals. Well, you scored 5 against Man City yesterday. Shut up. But yeah, there we go. That's been 45 minutes. I think that's been quite neat. I think I've mostly stayed on point. I'm saying it out loud, realising I think I spoke about the rats possibly being the future alpha apex predators of the planet. That will happen. But yeah, as always, check it out on YouTube. I will do clips. So when she goes to preschool, I can't wait that long. But like, I don't have the time. Okay, I don't have the capacity.
So we don't have the capacity.
Like, share, subscribe, tell your mates. Thanks for listening. Honestly, it's really appreciated. I love doing this, and the feedback's always been really lovely. You can email me remix. Oh my god, I did Unacceptable, and I have one as well. Real quick, over-engineered shit. Fuck off. This stupid plug, Megan. Right, official. This shit, Megan.
Excuse me, Megan. That behaviour's unacceptable. I don't like it.
Over-engineered shit. Like bath plugs that aren't just a plug you stick in the fucking plug hole. I've had to take out two of three of those bloody plugs. The ones that are like a circle ring that you put the little plungy button in and it stays. You press it again and then it still comes back up, but not enough that the water then leaves. And they always get fucking stuck. Over-engineered. Who's ever looked at a plug and gone, well, this on a chain that you just sort of squeeze in, squeeze out is a problem. Nah, let's make it like so that Dan has to basically fucking do fucking like 2-fingered CPR on it, like I'm fucking auditioning for Brazzers, just to get the fucking bath water to clear out. It's always the same way as well. Whenever it's me on my own, if I'm doing bath time, I'm there fucking like short of giving it mouth to mouth. Literally, that can get clipped. I can literally, I'm like a fucking DJing for my life. When all you have to do back in the day was take the fucking plug out. And it ends up being that in the middle floor, I've just took the whole fucking mechanism out, and we've just got a little 75p metal grate thing. We never need to have water kind of gathered in the sink there. The bath upstairs, ripped that fucker out again as well, because it's been doing my head in. Do you know what we did to fix it? This is crazy. We've got this silicone disc. It's about that big. It cost $3.99, and it goes, and it just sucks onto the top of the whole plug hole bit. The water goes in, and when you're done, just peel it off. The water goes away. What the fuck was wrong with that in the first place? Why are we trying to fix shit that doesn't need fucking fixing? It's like when we got vouchers for a fucking, I can't remember what it was, some sort of like home store, and we got a bin that had like sort of touch sensor, bin lid lifter things. We were taking the piss a bit. We had nothing that we needed, so we went on a bit of a lavish bin. 6 months later, it was fucking shit, broken, fucked, absolute crap. And I just stop over-engineering things. Keep it simple, stupid. Kiss. Unacceptable. Megan.